What a rally from Alshon there.
Hi, my name is Christian Alshon. I'm a professional pickleball player from Boca Raton, Florida. I am currently a top 20 ranked doubles player, top 10 ranked singles player. If you're here, then you want to know how to get better at singles in pickleball. Right now, we're going to watch a quarterfinal match. It is myself versus Tyson McGuffin. Tyson McGuffin is one of the best pickleball players in the world. In singles, he's currently ranked 2 or 3. It's always fun to play him, all right? I've been doing these post-match analysis for a while. I've got a handful of them in my account. You can look at the caption below to see some of my previous ones. You got myself versus Ben Johns, more of myself versus Tyson McGuffin. He's a fan favorite to watch. Quick shout out to my sponsors. We got Diadem. Thank you so much. And then we also got Ruck, the Ruck backpack. I use this bad boy every single tournament, and I'm starting to see a lot more of these with players and people at tournaments. Yeah, I think they're awesome quality and durability. And then Diadem. Shout out Diadem. Let's jump into the match analysis.
All right, let's play pickleball. Now, unlike last week where we played the let serves, which threw off some of the players.
This is now, I think, 3 kind of tournaments in a row. We had MLP, then we had Nationals, and then we had Hertz. So it's back-to-back-to-back tournaments out here. Little let court from Tyson. Good for him. So I'm going to use watching this match as kind of, I'm going to use it to help me learn what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and what Tyson does well. So mainly what you want to look for when you're playing singles, the things you want to focus on are the serve and the return, and I guess the third, which is the ball after the return. So you got 1, 2, 3. You got the serve, return, and the third. 3 most important shots in singles, without a doubt. The 4th is also very important. So if you're starting to see...
Too good from Alshon. A little stare to stay with that. Okay, it's 0-0.
If you're starting to catch a theme with, the first, second, third, every shot is so important. So, the serve is the most important, then the return, then the third. In singles, you don't hit a lot of shots. As you'll see right here, we don't have a lot of long rallies, so each one is important.
That's just brilliant.
All right, as far as strategy,
and that is his favorite pattern.
Have a ball, rip down the line, drop inside out, move in. Textbook, I hit a good third, and then I move in with the 5th.
Running around, playing that inside out forehand drop, his ability to get the ball to dip.
That's something I'm trying to work on
behind it makes it very, very tough for the volleyer.
right now.
Wow.
Unlucky.
2 balls off the tape. Don't go Alshon's way. He hopes those sort of turn around maybe at 9-all or 10-9.
You tell yourself you're going to earn them back eventually.
That was a close serve.
On the center line.
It's a good shot. I'm against returning with the slice
Serve was going to stay in,
because if you return with slice, it's backspin. And when there's backspin, you can really pick up the ball with a drive and just rip it.
Knows how to pass beautifully from that part of the court.
Unbelievable court coverage from McGuffin.
That was a great get from Tyson.
Great first volley from him there.
Yeah, you asked me about the difference between Alshon and Duong. Is when McGuffin tries passing Alshon to the backhand side, very comfortable using one hand and angling it off with a little bit more reach.
Nice.
And there's the maturation of the Alshon singles game. Very comfortable now in the cat and mouse. He would not have won that rally earlier this year.
Yeah, it's very easy to panic in those moments, and you forget how much time.
I hit a 2-handed backhand close to the net, and I hit it pretty hard. I don't know. I mean, it worked out because I got him to reach and not hit a good shot. I already know the outcome of this match, which is making me a little uneasy watching it because I'm trying to pick out, the important
McGuffin knew what he was
points.
in for. He called him a stud at the end of his interview on the last one.
Man, it's a good serve.
Another beautiful serve down the middle. Pays dividends again.
Yeah, returning middle on McGuffin isn't a bad idea, but it has to be deep. If it's short middle, you see how quickly he's able to go on offense and end the point.
I went into this match, and initially my plan was to return in the middle. That's what Kyle McKenzie just said. And you see right there, return middle. Serve this backhand. He slices cross court.
Come on, yell from all.
I'm gonna try and keep mental notes of like where I serve, where he returns, what I do with my third, and just kind of see the success rate of these shots. See right there, he returned middle.
McGuffin gets caught guessing, floats that deep, and you can see Alshon stands well behind the baseline when he serves.
It's a good shot from him.
What's the rationale for that, do you think, Kyle?
Yeah, I think it allows you to be a little more free in hitting out on your serve, not decelerating, and also gives you just a little bit of space in case there's a deep return to hit a better third.
Well said. Fleming just asked why I stand a couple feet behind the baseline, and the reason for that is so that I can hit a bigger serve. Because if I'm close to the net, I can only hit it so high and so hard with it staying in. Whereas if I give myself a little bit more space, I can really hit it hard, and it doesn't go out. I barely missed that.
Boy, really close on the
Hey, I'm gonna go back right here.
4-2 game 1.
So he calls this out. Let's look at how he calls it out.
Boy, really close.
If you go back and pause at his hand, it's funny.
Alshon trying to will it in with a come on call, but McGuffin seeing it just wide. 2-4.
It's a great serve. Short return by me. Yep.
Great point from Tyson McGuffin, comes flying forward after a great forehand.
So, I mean, right now the key is just
short returns as well as
get the return deep, get it back. If you're hitting it short, you're screwed because it gives you less time to get in, gives them a better winner shot.
And the Ferrari is out of the garage. 4 apiece.
I'm gonna go back. So I'm trying to hit forehands on my return. So as you can see right now, look at me. Where am I? I'm not even in the shot. I hit a forehand, but I'm so far off the court that I'm just at such a disadvantage when it comes to getting into position, because I have to take multiple more steps so somebody can hit behind me, or if they pull me, hit to the open court, then I'm reaching. On the deuce side, on the right side, it's fine.
And this is as loud as I've heard Alshon be in a singles match. From the get-go, there was staring. Now there's a lot of chatter.
Until he definitely wants to get over the hump and win this one.
Oh, I think that's a good idea.
Also know that there were upsets in this half of the draw, so taking nothing away from Tardio and Rettenmeyer.
Hitting it down the line,
fabulous today.
And then coming in and taking the next ball. So my problem is I hit a good shot to come in off of, and then I just stand there and watch it. I think that's a good spot to return on the deuce side. You don't want to go too far down the line, because if he gets around it, he now has angles. He can hit inside out or straight down the line. So when you return middle, it really takes away the angle. What are you doing with that, Christian? Let's see why am I missing this forehand? My forehand's a good shot. It did hit the court. You know, I think my margins, like, you can tell that I'm aiming for the back right corner. He's off balance from hitting his return. The first shot doesn't need to be a winner. Like, it feels really good when you hit a winner on the first shot and the point becomes over, but look at this. Like, look at this from Tyson. Oh, I can't miss that. Wait, he's making me play. He hit a first shot that wasn't great, second shot that also wasn't great, but he's building up the point, and he ended with a high backhand. I ended up missing a high backhand myself, but It's a good serve. Yeah.
And that's a great read from
So I've gotten
Alshon
better at
because
singles
McGuffin was
since
on.
I've started.
Yeah, it's tough
But
for
mainly
team
what's gotten
defense
better
to
is
how
my
athletic you have to be
standing
able
at the
to
net.
hit one volley on the stretch, collect
But
yourself,
I mean, the
and
thing
hit
in
another
singles is
one
everybody
on
is so,
stretch.
the
It's
top players are
devastating.
so good. Everybody is so good. They're like, everybody in the draw can beat anybody. I got to put a second hand on there.
Alshon's been stuck at 4 for a minute. In singles, there's no partner to help you out. We talked earlier.
You know, a
he's got
timeout
no
would have been
option
pretty
as
good,
corner, so
honestly, because
that's gonna be big for
I have
him
been
here
stuck at
today.
4. I'm making no
Certainly seen
movement. He's
a
just
lot of
slowly
that.
getting points. I got to work on hitting timeout.
No, absolutely. Lee, very familiar with Tyson's game. They played a lot of mixed double. He does well, but if you're a
There was
McGuffin
the
fan, you
timeout.
gotta like just the energy that he's bringing here early. Not sluggish at all. You can tell how much he wants to get through this one.
And there it is on display with full McGuffin bark at the highest.
See, I need more
decibel.
energy.
We all
I need to
know
take a
Tyson
note
for that,
out of
but
his
he
book,
often
too.
waits for his moments and lets the energy kind of build naturally. So if he's this loud this early, kind of shows how he's feeling.
Tyson did a really good job just dropping to my backhand. Nothing special. And I can't do anything. I'm taking it out of the air
Got some fans
and not hitting a great shot.
settling in.
Might be smarter for myself to let that bounce and hit through it.
Guess what? We got Cam Blackwood sitting with the aforementioned Lee
As-
Waters.
as you can
Here,
tell,
Cam, take it away.
I mean, I am high ranked in the singles game, but I am far from a master at singles. Like, I'm a lot better at pickleball singles off the court than I am on the court, meaning just I got lucky there,
Big
but just
opportunity there.
knowing
Technical
the right things to
difficulty. We'll
do
get
as
to
I'm
Cam
watching
here in a
myself
minute.
play.
Boy, big
Like, I'm pretty good at
opportunity.
that.
It's a very short return.
But like when you're playing and you're in the moment and you know there's nerves, there are nerves.
Serve again.
I need to get better at hitting the right shots at the right time, and that is pickleball in a nutshell. That's just a bad backhand.
Down the line at all there, Kyle.
Yeah, he was clearly daring Alshon to prove to him that he could take that cross court. McGuffin one step.
Did he serve again?
Hold up, I need to see what I did with this backhand. I think Tyson's just standing all the way line. Yeah,
Did he?
Aaron, if he can get that return to the Alshon back.
I was just about to say something about
Alshon much more dangerous.
pickleball, and I
He can run around in 5 forehands.
nice.
Beautiful reach from Alshon there. That's a great volley to just hit clean winners. From
What I was gonna say is that
That far on the stretch, but still come up with that much
and
strength on the ball.
I was gonna compare tennis and pickleball. Tennis, you know, if you hit a good shot,
Best players in the game.
doesn't matter where you hit it. If you hit a good shot, you're gonna be in a good position.
Is now
However, in pickleball, if you hit a good shot, like if I hit a really good shot down the line, it doesn't matter if it's good or not, because if Tyson's like right there ready for it, he'll be fine and just put it away. Like,
came from an overturn.
so I think so that's why strategy makes such a big deal. It's such a big deal. Makes such a big difference. Yeah, I'm costing myself this point.
I mean, what a return coming out of that little delay.
No, he really knifed that. You could see Christian doing all he could to run and make it a forehand, but just left so much court exposed. Made it a pretty easy volley for McGuffin.
So I had a couple good wins to get to the quarters. I mean,
He's really improved that part
in
of his
singles,
game.
everybody is so good.
But it's
Like,
certainly something
everybody
he
is
can
so
draw
good.
to
And
change
now,
it.
like, even your first round is so hard. But the biggest... Nice. So the biggest disparity when it comes to Tyson and I is it's
That is
just...
the risk of McGuffin returning
You know,
cross
he's...
court is if he doesn't hit
It's
that
just
right,
the
if he
right
gives
hitting the right
Alshon a little
shots.
bit more time to get over
He's
there,
playing a
it
much
opens up
smarter
more
singles
angles on
than I
defense.
am. And he's just as athletic as I am, so I'm not going to be able to beat him with my athleticism, which I do sometimes when I play singles. So I'd also like to say, you know, my doubles in pickleball has improved a lot. That's so good. That was such a good shot from Tyson. My doubles has improved a lot, whereas my singles has kind of just stayed the same. I said I've gotten better, but I really don't know if I've gotten that much better in singles. In doubles, I've come a very long way. And so the reason for this is, like most pickleball players, like a lot of pickleball players, I never practice singles. Like I rarely practice singles. And that's for multiple reasons. The main reasons are the sport that is the biggest deal among the pickleball world is gender doubles, men's and women's doubles, because people, men at least, make that their biggest priority. They prioritize that the most. They think it's the hardest one of the three. So mixed doubles is up there, but I think men's and women's is the most respected discipline. And so for that reason, yeah, all right. So I didn't high five Tyson there for a couple reasons as well. One, I've been playing with Riley Newman in nationals and MLP. He doesn't high five after the game, the first game, or until the match is over. And the second thing is, I agree with that 100%. Why would you don't give somebody a high five after you lose a set or win a set in tennis? So why would you do that in pickleball? Like that's my reasoning, but I still find myself doing it a decent amount out of just, I don't know, just habit, I guess, because people do it all the time. So it's a topic for another time. Anyway, as far as singles and doubles, I want to train singles more, and I'm making it a point to train singles more. But the problem is, I don't have people to play singles with in my area, because there's a lot of pro pickleball players in Boca Raton, Delray Beach area, but not a lot of them want to play singles. So, like the last couple weeks, I told myself, hey, you're going to start practicing singles more. And to be honest, I've only played points like 2 or 3 times total in, I think, 2 or 3 weeks, which is that's a problem. I need to be playing singles every single day. I need to be training twice a day, and one of those training sessions need to be singles or focused on singles oriented. You got to do it every day. I've been focusing on doubles every single day for the last year and a half, and I've gotten better at doubles. Singles, I'm just staying the same. Like I need to put myself in situations like this more. I think the biggest thing I'm going to work on, the biggest thing I've been working on these last 2 weeks, even when I'm not playing singles, is my two-handed backhand. Because right now I'm forehand reliant, overly forehand reliant in singles. Like I run around my backhand a lot. I hit my backhand 5 times better than I hit my forehand 5 times better than I hit my backhand. Look where I am right there. I'm completely off the court, and it's going to work out because I can hit my forehand well. So I think I have a better chance of hitting my forehand from way off the court than staying in the court and hitting a two-handed backhand. The reason I say that is because I had that was a good two-hander. Let's see how it's going to work out for me. It's just not there.
Frustration there for Alshon. Had a tough look at it.
So I actually told myself that I was going to hit my two-hander in this match, because the reason I don't hit my two-hander too well is because in matches I try and just stay away from my backhand because it's not good. It's not as good as it needs to be. You know, it's gotten a lot better, I'll be honest. My two-handed backhand's gotten a lot better, but it needs to get better. It needs to get even better. And man, I feel like this whole video is just me making excuses about things, which doesn't make me happy. And because this is supposed to be a post-match analysis video, it's supposed to be about this match, whereas I'm kind of just getting a lot of things off my chest as far as pickleball is.
more the.
As far as that point went, solid middle return, took away his angles, was in a good position.
There's some intensity.
What I was going to say and where I left off is I had a one-handed backhand in tennis ever since I was 9. I think it was 9. And I stopped playing tennis when I was 21. Right before, or just before I turned, right when I turned 22. It was like a week before my birthday that I stopped.
That makes me a little frustrated too, Dave.
And after a couple months, I switched to a two-hander in pickleball because I knew that in the long term, like a year or two down the road, which is now, that it would be more helpful. And I agree. I think having a two-hander is going to help me in the long run. It's just it's taking longer than I would have liked.
But you can see obviously how much it's frustrating, Christian.
So let's get back to the match. So I just went like this there, saying take it out of your mind, throw it away. And I'm saying that about the mistake. And right there I played a good point. I was very upset. I get very upset when I play if I miss a shot or if I'm not playing well because, you know, I care so much about every point. So I get very upset. Hold up. I want to see this two-handed backhand. Yeah.
Yeah, and to me, Dave, Christian's just a little too upright with his posture on that two-hander. He's a tall guy, but really needs to use more legs, in my opinion, while keeping his back straight in order to hook that ball across court.
Kyle just said I need more legs. Couldn't agree more. Oh, I missed that. As you can see right there, I have a ball on my paddle that I can easily make, or that I can make and win the point, and I miss it by a little bit. And you know, my first reaction is to take the paddle and hit my shoe, and just relieve that anger and just get it out. And I mean, it's just these. I'm fixating on the error too much, and that's something a lot of us do when we play sports, is we fixate on the negative. And you know what happens when you focus? That was a good point.
What a rally from
what happens when you focus on the negative is you're gonna do worse.
Yeah, using his legs to
you're thinking about negativity. More negativity is gonna happen. It's pretty simple. When you put it like that, oh, I had him.
McGuffin was 2 steps to the left there.
It's always hurt a little
See, I think it's just.
When you know you had your opponent fooled.
So I'm working on that. I know it's not perfect, but knowing's half the battle. Am I right? Yeah.
I mean, these, as I'm calling them, T serves are the rage here with McGuffin. Really.
What I'm noticing too.
Well, you see that
is,
slid so
you know,
far over with his
Tyson's hitting these these really good serves, and that's helping him. It's helping him a lot. Ooh. You know, Tyson and I are buddies off the court.
Interesting.
Like, we're friends. He's a funny guy. He's a cool guy. I like him. The thing is, when Tyson, he'll try and be your friend on the court, and you know, that's just not who I am. Like, when I step on the court, like, the person across from me is my enemy until the match is over, and that's just the way it is. So in this match, I kind of made it a thing to like not play into any of his antics as far as trying to be friendly, which, you know, everybody has a way that they do things. It's the way I chose to do it. Yeah, I was out.
Wow. Yeah. Turn around with the double net cord apology there, and Alshon, just to get a paddle on both of those was impressive, but that's just not going to go well. And the net cords have certainly been in that guy's favor.
Needs to buy a lottery ticket.
And a feisty timeout coming after the paddle gets chucked. So he's going to be out of here.
You know, I get upset, and it compounds. You can't.
In the next few minutes,
Christian,
I'd like to
Christian.
introduce to you.
You can't throw your paddle. You can't say negative things. You need to have positive. You need to have a positive. You need to have positive body movement or actions, or you need to be positive you just need to be positive. Like, even if you're upset, you can't control it. Like, it's not like I'm trying to lose this match. It's not like I'm actively hitting these bad shots on purpose. Like, I can't control this. So I need to cut myself some slack. Just cut yourself some slack, man, and like try your best. And you know, if you're gonna lose, getting upset about it is only gonna make you lose worse. I think, like, you know, saying that comment should be enough for somebody, myself, or anybody, to control their anger and to control their emotions. Like, if you're going to lose, you're going to lose anyways. So don't make it worse. And you might win some of those matches too. Like, anybody, like, I know people have come back all the time. I will not stop fighting until the match is over. That's a fact. Like, I will give everything I have until the very last shot of the very last point. But just because I'm trying, like, mentally I'm still hurting myself. And I won't stop trying because, you know, I know anybody can come back at any point. I've come back from crazy deficits. So
here you can see just how short that didn't even make it halfway through.
4-6.
that's dumb.
Oh, I thought we were going to get. I mean, if you're the tweener king on Instagram, there was a chance to hit it. Now it's on the dead sprint, so that's really hard to do sideways, back and forth, maybe.
Yeah. The angle he was running, I think it made it even tougher for the tweener king to pull off.
And you got to be careful if you're not fully under control.
Great
That's a good point.
there from McGuffin to go from a
Yeah.
hand battle to choose to slow one down.
Dave Fleming was the one that titled me the Tweener King. It was 8 months ago now, and I embraced it for a while. I mean, I kept hitting a lot of tweeners while I was playing. Some of them weren't too smart, but I've cut back on the tweeners because, you know, every point is so important that I don't think I can like risk to lose a couple points here and there. And just more that statement, you know, every point is so important. Why give a couple away because of your attitude? Like,
McGuffin to lean the wrong way. That happened earlier, and he wasn't able to clear the net. This time, he's able to get it.
5-7.
Can't stack any though, just gets one.
this match would be a lot more fun to give a match analysis for if I was Tyson. I would be able to focus on all the good things that he's doing. Nice. That was a great point. So he hit a big serve. He got me leaning off the court, and then he went behind me as well, because now I got to cover the open court.
Movement right now from McGuffin. It looks like he's in a final right now, Dave. He really wants to get through this.
Yeah, I think you can even see at that point right there was such a big point. Ooh. I hit a little bit of a short return.
Saying don't miss. It's a guy that had to scratch for mixed doubles in Dallas due to illness, so clearly fully recovered here with the amount of effort we're seeing here.
Oh, that was so...
And there is vintage Tyson McGuffin. Unbelievable court coverage. Alshon in control. And then
This was Tyson McGuffin's day. I was just living in it.
Yeah, no, McGuffin doing everything he could to bring that point back to neutral. Alshon seemingly a little surprised and definitely wants that shot selection back with the lob attempt.
Does a great job. I got lucky there. If that didn't hit the net, it was going to be a winner. I remember that shot. Oh, I remember that shot. Tyson's doing a great job of just keeping the ball low. See, that's a great serve. I got to hit more serves like that.
There's nothing you'd want more than that.
Yeah, beautiful shape on the serve. Tested McGuffin, but still, if you're McGuffin, you can't have those unforced errors if you want to hold on.
And that wasn't it wasn't my worst two-hander.
That's been the one pattern Alshon just hasn't been able to get out of. If McGuffin's able to approach to the Alshon backhand, he hasn't been able to pull that cross court and get any kind of a weak response from McGuffin.
My backhand's just not where it needs to be. I mean, right now I'm down 6-8. Like, all it takes is a couple points right here. Let's go. Let's get this point. Come on.
Understanding you're ahead in the point. Showed great composure there.
6-8.
I kept it low. Oh, that was just out. I kept that shot low, and it wasn't perfect.
Did give him a chance with the forehand
but it
there, but
gave me the shot that I could put away.
So McGuffin, no harm done, 8-6.
It was a good shot. I worked on my two-hander today a lot as well. So I mean,
here at the moment.
6-8.
It's getting there. So I'm gonna say something which, you know, I don't really. That was a good shot. I was trying to bring the energy in this match, by the way, because
stare after Alshon, he sort of acted like, man, I should have dropped the last backhand and showed us that, sort of pantomimed it, and then.
So I'm gonna tell you something about today. Oh, you missed that serve, 7-8, and I missed a serve. I'm right there.
And never a great time to miss a serve, but when you're fighting for momentum, it hurts a little bit more.
That's a game changer right there. I mean, I think my attitude has not been the best this match, but to be honest, I think I've done a pretty good job. That's the match right there. 2 points. I played two good points. I'm up 9-8 instead of down 9-7.
That's the pattern Christian is begging Tyson to jump into there. Hey, look at all this court over here. It's wide open.
No, for sure. I mean, yeah, he's got to hit a great return, which he did, but would like to see McGuffin kind of not take the bait and back behind him once in a while.
Anyway, so this is such a big point. Oh, that's such a big point.
Yes.
I'm gonna look to see because I think I was out of timeouts and sideouts. You know, that was quick, but it looked into me. I mean, you leave a comment below of what you think.
Somehow McGuffin able to steal that one away.
That's
from
crazy.
Alshon.
You know, that's the difference. Like, it's those little. Every point is so important. Imagine I let that bounce and hit a tweener. I would have done that not too long ago. Yes.
And that's 2 rallies in a row where the person that won the rally looked like they were absolutely out of it. Great.
All right, so what I was we're getting at the most important moments of this match right now, which is very intense.
Yikes.
Who's clapping after I missed my second return?
2/3 of the way up the net.
Yeah, and those are really going to hurt. Not only is an error, but it's in the net. It's a little worse than missing long. To have 2 in a row at this stage of the match, he's got to just try to.
See, even now I'm getting like negative about it. Like there's nothing you can do, Christian. It's already done. It was already done a week ago. So just let it be and move on. right there. I get another point. So I'm still in it. I'm still in it 7-9. So I've been trying to say this for like 2 minutes anyway. I realized I was doing something wrong on my backhand, and it was my left grip because I came from a one-hander. So when I put my left hand on there, I kind of just like guessed. I can't miss that. I kind of just guessed where I should put my left hand on, and I was working with my coach, and she was like, and we kind of went over my grip a little bit because it looked a little. We've been working on my two-hander for a while, but I changed my grip from going right on top. One sec. And I missed that. It's just, I mean, I changed my grip from being on top like this to here. So I'm not any, I gotta go. I'm not like this, I'm now like this. I mean, it's only today, so I didn't want to say anything, but
what a return at match point down from
let's go back.
Yeah, very brave.
What a return at match point down.
Down 10-7. We've been at these 7-7, 8-7 numbers for a while. Like, it's been going back and forth.
Clutch from Alshon there.
Good serve. So far off the court. See, I'm missing that, and I think I'm just going for too much. Because even if I get that down and well into court, he's not going to hit a winner.
Second shot.
And I might not win every one of those points, and I think that's the scary part when you're hitting thirds, is you're not going to win a point just off a shot if it's not great.
And a beautiful backhand volley from Alshon.
Yeah, really bailed himself out there with the short middle return. Hit that volley perfectly. Still has some life here.
Why are you hitting that lob?
Alshon probably wishing that he would have crashed in off that first pass as McGuffin floated the volley just a little bit.
Yeah, because then you're just hitting a panicky lob and hoping, and McGuffin checking whether it's Mother Nature or the sweat off of his body that's making the court slick here. Third try. Wow, missed just wide.
Definitely had the open court there. McGuffin does not miss open court forehands very often.
So saved 3 match points. Let's see if I can get to 8. And like, that's what I'm talking about.
And again, knowing Alshon's game, that's his favorite shot, that inside-out forehand drop, unable to convert on the last couple.
I gotta...
Fourth try to step up to the line and put an end to this quarterfinal match.
I think I need to use my strengths more when I play, because I'm focusing on my weaknesses. Just focus on my strengths. So I called this ball out. We didn't even see it right here. But
okay, so
I saw it out. I mean, it's tough because we got to call our own line calls, but it ended up being in.
Okay. So somehow they saw enough to overturn that, and
all right, well, I guess that's it. I think a couple of the takeaways, not only from this match, but what's been going on with me and my pickleball career since this match. So some of the takeaways are attitude. A better attitude is going to help you. Staying positive is going to have a positive result on what you do. So I think that's one of the biggest things I'm working on right now. Another takeaway is to work on your weak shots. They're saying where it's like a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. If you have a chain and one of the links are weak, it will break. So they all need to be strong. All right. But at the same time, there's a story of a baseball player working with a coach, and baseball player goes to his coach, and the coach says, What's your best shot? What's your best pitch? And he's like, oh, well, I'm good at the knuckleball. He's like, I'm good at the fastball, good at the curveball. And then the coach is like, no, what is your best pitch? Which one is your best one? He's like, my best one is the fastball. And then the coach is like, all right, well, all I want you to do is work on the fastball. Just work on it, and master the fastball. So instead of trying to get everything to be good, like every pitch to be really good, he focused a ton on the fastball. And so much so that his next season, he had, I don't remember, but let's say he had like 3 times more strikeouts than the previous season. And the reason behind this story is work on your strengths. Focus on your strengths. I think you need to know your weaknesses and do what you can to get rid of them. But like my two-handed backhand, it doesn't need to be my strength. I have a strength. My forehand is my strength. And that's something that's a takeaway. Those are the takeaways. Thank you for watching. This video is how to do better in pickleball singles. Hey, and thank you for listening to me for 40 minutes. If you made it this far, that's impressive. Leave a comment, tell me your thoughts, please. And yeah, if you like the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Until next time. Peace.